Because the weaker Trump gets, the harder he clings to power. Every poll, every defection, every public rebuke feeds his paranoia. And like a cornered animal, he's starting to use the system itself as a weapon. But here's the irony and the danger. The same system he's manipulating may soon turn against him. What used to be the Trump brand has become the Trump stench. Once his name was power, now it's political poison. Republicans are running for cover. Some are even daring to imagine the unthinkable, a life after Trump. You can see it in their actions, subtle distance, muted loyalty, the quiet planning of survival. Because deep down, they know the end is coming. Yet Democrats, horrified, traumatized, still processing the chaos, struggle to imagine that world. They're stuck in the now, in the fire, trying to hold the line while Trump turns every institution into a shield. But as the chaos spreads, something else is shifting. A quiet, stubborn resilience. Ordinary Americans are discovering the truth about their democracy, that its ultimate guardian isn't the president or the courts or even Congress. It's the people themselves. And right now, those people are done being afraid. They're seeing the corruption with their own eyes, not as a partisan issue, but as a moral one. Because when federal agents can shoot citizens, use children as bait, and call it law enforcement, it stops being about left or right. It becomes about who we are. Across the country, cracks are forming in the wall of fear. Republican lawmakers defying orders, state officials resisting illegal demands, communities uniting, conservatives, progressives, libertarians, all saying the same thing. This isn't freedom. Even the videos from Minneapolis showing unarmed citizens gunned down have become a turning point. For the first time, the outrage isn't fading, it's evolving, from hashtags to action, from disbelief to defiance. Because this isn't ideology anymore, it's humanity. One of the guests said it best. These actions aren't wrong because they're conservative or liberal, they're wrong, period. And then, the moment that silenced the studio, they began talking about Alex Preddy, the man whose name now symbolizes everything that's broken. What happened that day wasn't just an act of violence, it was a betrayal of law, of morality, of the idea that government exists to protect and serve. Because if to protect and serve now means to silence and destroy, then something inside the nation's conscience has already snapped. So maybe the question isn't whether Trump is desperate, maybe the question is what his desperation will cost the rest of us. Because every day he clings to power, another line is crossed. And one day soon, Americans may wake up and realize it wasn't the country that changed overnight. It was us, slowly, one silence at a time.